Alright guys, welcome back to Rob's Arsenal recap, and in this video we're going to take a deep dive into Declan Rice. In my previous video I said that he's going to be the future Arsenal captain, and not just Arsenal, he's going to be the future England captain. Declan Rice had a superb match against Man United. He controlled the midfield. The midfield was unplayable without Declan Rice. You can't do anything in the midfield and not go through Declan Rice. If you're on the Arsenal side, you needed to pass the ball to Declan Rice, or you needed to get the ball from Declan Rice. And on Man United perspective, they could not do anything in midfield. That's why Onana keep on going over the top. This is why Bruno Fernandes was basically, I didn't recognize Bruno Fernandes. I didn't even realize he was on the pitch. That's how much Declan Rice controlled the center of midfield. So we're just going to take a deep dive into his stats and into everything he done so well, beautifully well. And I believe that every single match Arsenal have, I'm going to be talking about Declan Rice. Normally in these positions, like in these videos, I talk about the best player on the pitch, and I'm seeing that more frequently. Almost every match it's all about Declan Rice. So there is no way we can't see how much this guy has benefited our team, how much Declan Rice has improved our team, both offensively and defensively. In this video, we're going to see it. When we watch the highlights, we're going to watch some clips of the match, and we're going to see how much he interchanged with the attackers, how much he interchanged with the defense. He's basically the glue to everything. We see Partey got injured, we don't miss him as much because we've got Declan Rice. So let's get in. So we're just going to take a look at his heat map. So we see his heat map on the left hand side of the pitch. You can see that's where he mostly was, and I see it. That's why in the first half, the first video, I was talking about him and Zinchenko. They keep on rotating. Him and Zinchenko, they keep on switching position and keep on rotating, and for me that's beautiful to see, because then we know that predominantly Zinchenko is always his left foot, so he's always on his left hand side. So to be swapping and changing shows the depth, shows the confidence of both these players, to be swapping so seamlessly, having confidence in each other, knowing that the other will support the defense while they go to the other side, and knowing that they can trust each other to a level that whatever happens, they know that that player could deal with that potential danger. So we see him on the left hand side as well on the right, but mostly on the left. We're going up forward in the final third, just above the halfway line. We can see him right in the center, and it's like a curve. It's like a bow. He's controlling the entire half behind the halfway line. He's controlling the midfield area there, and he's also controlling the midfield area above the halfway line. Now, before, many people thought I supported Liverpool, and the reason why they thought I support Liverpool, because I'm always watching Liverpool matches. Now, they didn't understand why I was watching Liverpool match. I was watching now, and for some people, their favorite player is the Messis of the world, the Ronaldos of the world, the Pele, the Maradona, the Ronaldinho, the Neymar, the Mbappe. For most fans, these are the favorite players. Thierry Henry for Arsenal, Bergkamp, Van Persie. These are the favorite players for most fans. But for me, I'm slightly different. Based off my playing style, based off my interest, based off my likes. For me, Steven Gerrard was the best player in the world for me, right? And it's the way he played. He played with passion. He played with aggression. He dominated He dominated midfield. He's not the most flary player. He's not the most gifted in terms of technical ability. However, he's a grafter, and he's not born with certain other players like Zidane ability. However, he works hard for what he has, and I have a high respect for players like that. So this is why Steven Gerrard, this is why I used to watch Liverpool, because for me, Steven Gerrard was the best player in the world. And I see glimpse of Declan Rice, and potentially even greater than Steven Gerrard. This is how high I rate Declan Rice. So for me, I've found a new favorite player in Declan Rice. I'm saying it now. I've found a new favorite player in Declan Rice. Don't get me wrong, I respect Saka. Saka's been carrying us for 3 seasons on his back, on his own. I respect Saka. I respect Odegaard as our captain. I respect Magalhaes. I respect William Saliba. I respect most players on our team. Gabriel J. I respect most players on our team. However, when it comes down to Declan Rice, there's no question asked. For me, he's the most important player for Arsenal right now, and going in the future, until he leaves, until he retires, he's going to be the most important player for Arsenal. the way he dominated the first 4 matches of the season is unquestionable how important he is. And we're going to take a look at some of his stats. So we see he played 90 minutes, scoring 1 goal. What a beautiful goal that was. He said he controlled it on his chin, and then took a whiff and then have a shot. His expected goal was 0.23. His expected assist was 0.03, the same as the previous match. It was the same expected assist. Touches, he had 85 touches, and pass accuracy 64 out of 73, having an 88%, which is not bad for a midfielder playing directly in centre mid, playing around Casemiro. We know that Casemiro is no slouch. Casemiro is no feeble player. Casemiro on his day is one of the best defensive mid in the world. That's how he used to be for Real Madrid, and he started his Man United career on that stead. He started very well. But we see Declan Rice controlled the midfield. Declan Rice bossed it. Declan Rice made Casemiro look. I didn't even remember about Casemiro until I'm talking about him now. I didn't even remember Bruno. I can't remember who else was in the midfield, because for me, Declan Rice was everywhere. Declan Rice was doing everything. And we're gonna see in the clips soon how much effect Declan Rice had in the game. He controlled the game from minute 1 to minute 90 to minute 102, I believe. He controlled the entirety of the game. So he had 4 long balls, having 2 accurate, successful long balls. He had 1 shot on target and 1 shot off target. So Declan Rice overall is improving. He's going more forward. He said that comparing to West Ham, he's basically learning a lot more, and this is why he chose to come to Arsenal, because he believed that Arteta can improve him as a player. Arteta has that quality to improve. He saw Arteta improve Saka. He saw Arteta improve Ramsdale, Ben White, and all these players. So he believed that Arteta can improve him as a player. And so far, for me, if this is how much he's improved in 4 matches, it's frightening to see how much he will improve by the end of the season. It's frightening to think about how much it will improve by next season, by the next 2, 3, 4 years. It's frightening to think about under the current manager, with the current crop of young players starting to gel together, starting to understand each other's play, starting to bounce off each other. It's going to be frightening. So I'm enjoying Declan Rice's matches right now. So we see shot blocked 0, dribbling attempts he had 1, ground duels 2, had 1, he won 1, aerial duels he won 3 out of 3. Brilliant. Now this is another thing for me. Your midfield has to be tall. They have to be aggressive. We see past midfield with Patrick Vieira controlling midfield because he's so tall. He can win headers. He's aggressive. He's strong on the ball. No one can shake him. For a very long time, we've been screaming out. We remember when Arteta was in our midfield. He's a very good manager, but as a player, he was too feeble. He was too flimsy. He wasn't tall enough. He wasn't strong enough. He was bullied off the ball. And this is it. Most of our previous midfielders, says Fabregas, is quite technical, so he wasn't able to get out of certain situation. However, he was not tall enough. He was not strong enough. So we see Declan Rice coming in now. Partey is a bit similar to Declan Rice, but he's not as good in the air as Declan Rice. He's not as tall as Declan Rice. He's not as strong in the air as Declan Rice. So we see Declan Rice having 3 out of 3 aerial duels won. Beautiful, beautiful. Another kept pinging the ball, and Declan Rice keep on intercepting. And this is it, that when you have a player that's tall in the midfield, it's not as easy to beat the midfield to go over to their strikers. And Declan Rice keep on intercepting, and I love that about Declan Rice. His height is beneficial to us right now. He had 1 clearance and 2 interception and 1 tackle. So now we're just going to watch a video on Declan Rice. So we see Declan Rice in midfield, controlling the play, tricking Fernandes, passing in the midfield to Odegaard. Oh, this is the challenge. That's the type of challenge I was talking about in the previous. When he gets to the blind spot of the player. Once you get into your blind spot, that's it. You lost the ball. Prepare to give up the ball to Declan. Once you get into your blind spot, because this is it, he's very good at tackling, getting in your blind spot and getting that ball from you. You have no time to react. By the time you realize you lost the ball already. He's very good at that, and I believe that we needed something like this in midfield to break up plays, because for too long players have been coming into a midfield, bossing our midfield, making looking too comfortable. Xhaka, if he doesn't foul you, he's gonna do something silly. But we see Declan Rice, he doesn't have to do anything silly. He can get the ball from you fairly, honestly. without giving any fouls away, without giving any penalties away. He's this kind of player. Beautiful tackle, beautiful challenge. I love it when he tackles like that, getting into the blind spot and then taking the ball off the player. We see he got into midfield, looking to break the lines. Beautiful play once again. Beautiful. So we see him in the midfield looking for the pass, looking for the movement, passing to Odegaard, breaking the lines. You see, look at him trying to get into the box. You see him trying to play more advanced, trying to be that ticky-tacky player in the final third. That's an improvement from when I've personally seen him play for West Ham. He's improving. He's trying to match the gameplay that we play. He's trying to bring out his inner tiki-taki. He's trying to bring out his inner Xavi, his inner Iniesta. He's trying to find that play, and I believe that he can improve and get so much more better, because he wasn't like that before. He wasn't that type of player that can accommodate based off how the team is playing. And I see that he's trying so hard now, and so far it's working, because I see in certain times in the matches I see him doing 1-2 passes with Martinelli, and it looked beautiful. It didn't look as comfortable as other players that's more technical, but that will come in time. He will improve that, especially because he's such a tall player. It looks awkward sometimes. I'm never gonna lie, it looks so awkward, but he's getting there. He's trying, and he's trying, and he's willing to improve, and that's what I like about him. He's not comfortable with how he is. He's always looking to get better. Look at that, clamping, taking out that challenge, taking that ball off. Look at that, once again, intercepting from Bruno Fernandes. Look at him on the floor thinking, oh my God, what's going on? Look at Bruno Fernandes. Let's take a look back at Bruno Fernandes. Look at him. Look at him on the floor, and he's like, what do I have to do for this guy to leave me alone? This is how I see Bruno Fernandes was feeling this situation. He was so frustrated with Declan Rice. Look at him on his knees. Like, what's going on? What do I need to do? Look at him. Beautiful, beautiful. Once again, Bruno Fernandes trying to be tight. Declan Rice weavering out. Look at that play. That's the 1-2 touch. That's the Nketiah didn't give it back, but Nketiah done a brilliant pass to Kai Havertz. But you see Declan Rice trying to burst inside the box, trying to create an overload on the edge of the box, and that's beautiful, because he does normally does that for West Ham. Okay, and once again trying to do the 1-2 pass with Nketiah. Beautiful Declan Rice. Beautiful. I love it. He's looking for the options. Not seeing any. He's trying to dribble in, trying to create an angle. That's the one he controlling his chin. Whap! Goal. Beautiful goal. Control. Woof. First time. Bang. Deflection. Who cares? Brilliant goal from Declan Rice. Declan Rice had a superb match. He had a wonderful, outstanding display against Man United. So believe it when I say I'm going to be coming and making this video more often than not about Declan Rice. I believe it's going to be Declan Rice or Martin Odegaard, because Martin Odegaard was a close second. It was a close second the way he performed. He was the one that got the first goal. So these two players, but however, Declan Rice pipped it today because he was immense in midfield. And we know that when you play against the big teams, what you need to be strong in midfield. Once you're strong in the midfield, you give yourself every chance to win the game. So that was my deep dive into Declan Rice. Brilliant display. I know they're all off to international duty. I know he's going to do the same. I know for the next few matches England having on international duty, I know he's going to get the man of the match. I can guarantee that. I can see it already. Hopefully Saka improves. Hopefully Saka, this is what Saka needs, a change of scenery, a change of environment to get back on form. So that was the video there, and then make sure you like, subscribe and share. Make sure you leave a comment in the box below. Let me know what you think. Let me know how you feel about Declan Rice right now. Let me know how excited you are for the future of Arsenal with Declan Rice. Catch you in the next video. Goodbye.